It's fight night, it's fight night. Somebody go win night, night is night is fight night. Somebody go win night, night. Yeah, it's your boy, baby man. Real talk, live sports, man. We back, got it. Hey, Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor. Is it going down? Manny Pacquiao has deserved and reserved the right to fight whomever he wants in the division. Shit in boxing. Although I don't see Manny dropping down to 140 or going up to 154. So I don't think it's going to be any of that. So, which brings me to, if he fights Conor McGregor, is it going to be a catch weight? And if it is, what is that weight going to be? Because we all saw what happened when Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather. I don't know if it was a strategy, but Floyd basically let Conor McGregor punch himself out. Now, this is a little bit different animal because after that fight, I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor, he's a seasoned MMA, not only veteran, but he's a student of the fight sport and fight game, period. And I respect that about Conor McGregor. Which leads me to, if he chose to do another exhibition or fight, I believe that he will enter that fight in better condition and shape than he did once he stepped into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Now, does that spell disaster for Manny Pacquiao? Absolutely not. Manny Pacquiao, I just spoke about this in one of my previous videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go back, view the archive. It's going to be something that you like. Check it out. Don't forget to share these videos on your social platforms, man. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. I'm on Reddit now too. So check your boy out, man. Real talk, live sports, baby. So if Manny Pacquiao faces Conor McGregor, I'm telling you, he's used to fighting opponents that's bigger than he is. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Be honest with you, I think what Manny did to Margarito, I think that's what's going to happen to Conor McGregor. I think Manny, being the veteran that he is, I think he'll do the Floyd thing. I think he'll string Conor McGregor along, and then I think he's going to beat the hell out of Conor McGregor in the later rounds. Now, I could be wrong. Manny can go in there on straight seek and destroy and try to get Conor McGregor out of there opening bell. Don't get it twisted. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, during this whole pandemic, Manny Pacquiao has been chilling. But as I said before, Manny Pacquiao ain't your typical fighter, ladies and gentlemen. Manny Pacquiao lives a clean life, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, very active, extremely active, plays basketball every day, exercises, eat right, besides running the country. Manny's a bad boy, man. You know what I'm saying? My all-time best favorite fighter, man. Sorry, no disrespect to Floyd, Muhammad Ali, or anybody else, man. And you know what I'm saying? After Manny, man, you probably got Mike in my book. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more than a record, man. I'll look at the character of the fighter. You know what I'm saying? What kind of man and person that they are, man. And those are two of my favorite fighters in history. You know what I mean? Not only because they're phenomenal boxers, but they have become phenomenal human beings as well. So, Manny Pacquiao facing Conor McGregor, potentially, who knows? The talk of the town was Manny Pacquiao facing Terence Crawford. That was the talk. Terence Crawford also stated that that fight pretty much was signed, sealed, delivered to take place in Dubai. But the health minister in Dubai pretty much shut everything down due to the pandemic getting out of control. But after Terence Bud Crawford finished Kell Brook in 4 rounds, was a problem. After he finished Kell Brook, some say Kell Brook was washed up. Look, Kell Brook is still one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? Came into that fight in great shape. But I have to be honest, his only true, which is a serious liability as well, coming into that fight was his eyes. You know what I'm saying? He sustained 2 broken orbital bones. And I told you guys, man, watch Bud in this fight. If he focuses on basically the jab, you know what I'm saying? putting that jab in Kell Brook's eye, boop, 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 boop. The refs, the judges, the medical personnel on the side of the ring, they are going to be monitoring that, because guess what? He has hardware behind his eyes now, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot take and sustain serious damage to his ocular region, because if he does, Kell Brook can go blind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already seen, like, look what happened to Dubois. You know what I mean? It's like, shout out to him too, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, boxing is serious, man. Not only you can lose your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can lose your sight. You know what I mean? You look at when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Had busted eardrums. You know what I'm saying? McCullum, when he fought Canelo just past a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? You seen his arm. You know what I mean? Like, Canelo damn near broke his arm. You can get racked up in so many ways in the sport of boxing. It's not only basically you looking or trying to defend against a knockout. No, you can get hurt in a multitude of ways. So moving forward, Manny Pacquiao, he is older. Conor McGregor, he is younger. But, and this is a big but, no pun intended, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my queens out there. Manny Pacquiao is a different animal. You know what I'm saying? Despite him being on a layoff due to the quote-unquote virus pandemic, been on timeout, been on covation, minus having a virus, you dig what I'm saying? Conor McGregor is a good opponent, excuse me. Now, question will be is, will he be an opponent in an exhibition match or a boxing match? Now, to be honest with you, I don't think that it will be a boxing match, because it's been too far in between of Conor McGregor since he fought Mayweather up into possibly fighting Manny Pacquiao without having a boxing match in between that time period. So I believe if that fight was to take place, I believe that will be an exhibition. And coming off of the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones exhibition, that was phenomenal, did very good numbers. Exhibitions are running high in the sport, you know what I mean? Before it was something like, exhibition, yeah. But now, after Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, when somebody hear exhibition, now it's like, okay, who is it? Who's fighting? And when you hear Manny Pacquiao, I don't care if it's an exhibition or if it's a boxing match, you paying attention. And when you hear Conor McGregor behind Manny Pacquiao, trust me, you're going to tune in. I don't care who says this, who says that, you are going to tune into that fight, because you have two of the biggest names in the fight game. Let's just say, take out boxing, take out MMA, in the realm of the fighting game, period. You know what I'm saying? You have two of the biggest and notable and draws, you know what I'm saying, in the fight game. Manny Pacquiao can still bring in top billing. Conor McGregor can still bring in top billing. You've seen the money that McGregor made fighting Mayweather. I believe made over $200 million. You know what I'm saying? Floyd made over $3 million. So if Manny Pacquiao and if Conor McGregor comes to blows in an exhibition match, the price tag on this fight is going to be astronomical. You know Manny is the A side, so Manny is definitely going to walk away with a pretty penny, somewhere upwards. Probably you better look at that to over 200, possibly $300 million. But some have speculated that even if this fight was to take place, and even if Manny Pacquiao was to haul in a huge boatload of cash, that he is possibly going to give it away. You know what I'm saying? Give it to the people, man. If you know Manny Pacquiao, if you know what kind of man that he is in the Philippines, you know Manny literally gives away money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Manny has, it could be a huge line, and one by one, Manny is blessing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about blessing them. You know what I'm saying? Probably enough money to feed these people, to feed his people for who knows, a month or two, because Filipino money is definitely from the US dollar. It goes much, much farther. So $20, $50, and Filipino money, that may can feed your family for a month or two. You know what I'm saying? But if you convert that into US dollars, they may be, who knows, $5, $10, something like that. So Manny can definitely afford to do that. And if he brings in a huge money ticket, like a fight against Conor McGregor, best believe he is going to give back on a monetary basis a large portion of that money to the people, man. And that's one of the things I love about the champ. You know what I'm saying? That's like he's like the Filipino Rocky, man. Because it's one thing to claim that you for the people, but once you really for the people and you really represent your people, man, that's what shows. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, man, Manny is going to be president of the Philippines one day soon, probably. And it's going to be a landslide. You know what I'm saying? He's already done paved the way, laid the groundwork, etc. You know what I'm saying? So will this fight take place? Or could he possibly face Errol Spence? You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is now talking about possibly moving up to face none other than Canelo Alvarez. I don't think that'll be a good look for Errol, you know what I'm saying? Because if he moves up, he'll have to probably move up to like 160 or something like that. And although he is a very good boxer, his style is really not mobile. And Canelo he's used to fighting at that higher weight. He's acclimated. His body is acclimated to those higher weight divisions. So if Errol steps up and faces Canelo, he's going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? As nice as Errol Spence is, it'll be in boxing like when you take that loss from a premier opponent, like when Canelo fought Mayweather. That's a loss that people are not going to laugh at. You fought possibly, in some people's eyes, the best fighter on the planet. Who knows, in history, in some people's eyes. You dig what I'm saying? So for him to have that loss, I'm not mad at that. It'll be the same scenario if Errol Spence fought Canelo and Canelo went in there and stopped Errol Spence or knocked him out. Because guess what? Either or is going to happen. And if that fight goes 12 rounds, the one favorite in that decision, come on now, ladies and gentlemen, you know it's going to be Canelo Alvarez. And it's probably going to take place probably on a Mexican holiday. And Canelo just showed you I can go into Texas and I can still bring him in. So he'll probably have that fight in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And it necessarily won't go or be to Errol Spence's advantage either. So, man, fight games get a little interesting, you know what I mean, as far as the matchups, man. I'm very curious to see what these guys are going to do moving forward, because a lot of this is talk, is speculation. But once you see that contract get signed and you see both parties putting it on their, you know what I mean, prospective social medias, and you start to see the different engagements as far as interviews and things like that, that's when you know things are coming to fruition. But for now, it's a lot of talk. Not a lot of action yet, you know what I'm saying? But the names are action-packed. Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor. Could it go down? Possibly. Errol Spence, Canelo. Could it go down? Who knows? Possibly. It's boxing. Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter. Could it go down? Who knows? Possibly. But any of those fights happen, you're going to see your boy. It's fight night, it's fight night. Somebody go one night, it's fight night, it's fight night. Somebody go one night. It's going to be awesome, man. So check it out, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Salute to all my subscribers, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Just remember, you guys, man, turn those notifications on. So when these videos drop, you are the first one to click. I'm an essential worker. I do not do this full time. So I got to go out there and work, man. So I wish I could do videos every day, like once upon a time I was able to do, but I am essential, man. I have to go out there. I have to work 60 hours a week, man. So when I do have the chance to put out content, I do my best for it to be quality, you know what I mean? So you guys can sit back and enjoy, man. And if it's not a whole bunch of videos, man, hey, hit that repeat, you know what I'm saying? Watch it again. Share it on your social media platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Just go to the bio on the homepage. All the information is there for you guys, man. Salute. I appreciate you guys, man. So stay blessed. Stay humble. Stay motivated. Protect yourself at all times. Guard up, masked up, because it's a war going on outside, ladies and gentlemen, and none of us is safe from it, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Blessings. Peace.